Hey, how's it going? How you all doing? We're in the home stretch. In the home stretch. We have three more things to get. So I want to work today on getting this mechanized computer. And there's going to be a bunch of stuff that I need. The first one is going to be this liquid DT fuel. So I've plotted out sort of all the different machines that I think we need to get it. So we need like brine, we're gonna need lithium dust, we're gonna need lithium, then we're gonna need tritium, deuterium, and then DT fuel, liquid DT fuel, and that will get us the fuel. I've also found that a barrel 3 with a compression upgrade will work like a compacting drawer. So I've moved out some of the more interesting stuff, like iron, because I had a lot of iron. Basically, if I have more than one stack of it, I wonder if let's grab one of these. And one of these. Can I... No. I can't uncompress this stuff. I was hoping that I might be able to, because you compress like that. But that doesn't work. So you might as well just go in there because you're useless. But lapis lapis is definitely one we can. We got a stack upgrade somewhere. Ah, and you are all of those. So let's get packing tape. Okay, lapis is away, which frees up quite a bit of space in there. We could probably do with that. Oh, plastic does. So I mean, plastic is another one we can potentially compress. I don't think you do. Yeah, like honey treats don't have a compression recipe, so yeah, blaze rods don't. Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff there, but this is delaying the inevitable. So deuterium fuel. I need DT fuel. To get deuterium, I need to electrolytically separate heavy water into deuterium and oxygen. Easy. So we need this electrolytic separator. So let's grab one of these, which needs an electrolytic core, which is going to need osmium dust. Right. Osmium dust. So osmium dust comes from engraving. Osmium. Okay, so we get one of these. We've basically got all of this ready to craft. Okay, the osmium dust is done. That's the gold dust. At least, like, the infused alloy and stuff like that, these are easy crafts. So there's my electrolytic separator. And I'm gonna put you over here. And somehow you've got power already. Right, cable. And energy pipe. I need to check this. So I had a problem last week. Yeah. Okay, you can. Okay, we can pull channels off of here. And the other thing I'm gonna do can I pull power? Yeah. I can pull power here. If I pull the power here... There we go. Okay, pattern provider. So we've got water. So deuterium. Okay, you are input. Fluids auto eject is not supported. Manual extraction may still be possible. Input. Chemicals. Hang on. I mean, your fluids eject to the right and the left. Input output for items. Auto eject is on. Chemicals. Okay, you are sort of working every now and then. But I'm gonna have to... So I'm gonna have to pull out of here and here. No, that's not what I want. So chemicals output there. Do you not transfer chemicals though? Are you not a fluid? Maybe you're not a fluid. I might need chemical storage cells. I think I need chemical storage cells for some of this stuff. And you... Chemical transfer... Yeah, I'm gonna need pressurized tubes. Pressurized. Let's throw that sand in there so we can have at least a chance of getting some of that glass. Okay, so you have got deuterium in you. So let's grab you and... I need this chemical cell. And you need to store deuterium. Can you also store DT fuel? Tritium, lithium. Do you store brine? Okay. So I think... Did that get me the deuterium that I need? Not quite. We're still crafting this heavy water. And the heavy water comes from centrifuging. Why aren't you... Oh, you need... Like, you're a minute to do that. Heavy water. Oxygen, deuterium, deuterium. Heavy water. Yeah, you can convert between the two. If it was done in a processing array... Overdrive. I don't know what an overdrive prevents electric machine efficiency from going down at the cost of electricity. The recipient will be locked until the module is removed or the machine runs out of power. Oh, that's not actually that good. Right, well, we'll leave you going. Because you'll take a while to get going. And we can do the next thing. So we need to... We've got deuterium. So now we need tritium. Right. Tritium. We're going to need lithium. She's going to need lithium dust, which comes from a chemical crystallizer of lithium. Or we can get liquid lithium. So we need this here we go. We need this thermal evaporation chamber thing. Yeah, so we need this. Copper alloy cased. Right, let's see. Thermal evaporation chamber. Where are you? Radiation new. Small reactors. Mecha gear. This is pressurized tubes. Powered furnace, crushing. Here. This is where we need to be. Trees, we need to be here. Right, we need the control circuits. So you are... We can engrave... There. This is you. And this one is the refined obsidian dust. Right, so you need diamond dust and you need the refined obsidian dust. Diamond dust. In the fragmenter, find obsidian dust. Is obsidian dust and diamond dust in the foundry. And then you need obsidian dust, which is we fragment obsidian. Ultimate. So we should be able to craft this now. What are you stuck on? Where are you stuck? Maybe it's the centrifuge that's missing. Oh, someone can't store that oxygen. Oxygen. Yeah. So what are you it's the silicon ingots. You're stuck on. Oh, maybe it's the mixer. Let's grab. Macerator's empty, the vending machine's empty, the mixer's empty. Yeah, you're fine, you're fine. Let's just sleep, and maybe it's the furnace. Maybe it's trying to cook in the furnace, but it can't get because there's so much sand in there. Yeah, it was that. It was stuck on the sand. I need a better way of making glass. Yeah, I need a much better way of making glass. Because you're crafting now. I can't even remember why I wanted them. Right, hang on. Advanced. Why? I could have sworn someone was storing cryo fluid. You? Well, you're storing cryo fluid now. Okay, so you are crafted. You give me an advanced tier installer, sure. We need enriched iron. Okay, so we should have a metallurgic infuser. Metallurgic infuser kicking around. And a pattern provider. Okay, so our metallurgic infuser. Enriched iron. It needs 0.1 of carbon. $10 mil of carbon. Right, how much does a piece of coal give? 10. Right, so chemicals you will output to the right. Items, input output. Now, if I do this and go enriched iron, you didn't end up, like, you didn't even end up giving me the yeah. Maybe what we do is instead and then we say export and you are just gonna throw coal in there. So now I should be able to go enriched iron. Free runners. Advanced solar gen. I mean, that will come in. Upgrade. And then you need energy upgrades as well. Okay, so you're there. Right, now I need machine casings. Steel casing. Steel casing. Easy enough. Steel casing. Why aren't you crafting aluminium dust? Why have you not got any power? Okay, that was weird. Yeah, I forgot I set you up. But what I can do... set you to on while powered, and then... and leave you going. Oops. Accidentally fell into that. Okay. How are we doing on the steel casing? Got it. Steel casing. Basic control circuit. A box gets me a flamethrower. Creating factories. Energy upgrade. Speed upgrade. Electrolytic separator. Okay, so I need... So I need 53 thermal evaporation blocks. Thermal evaporation blocks. So, and then I'll need 3 valves. And the controller I can probably just craft on its own. Thermal. I need 3 of these valves. And then 53 of these. And then you need a heater. Let's go with a resistive heater. Resistive heater. And then how do we build you? Thermal evacuator is 4 blocks wide and 4 blocks long. The minimum height of 3 and a maximum height of 18. Aside from the first layer, the center is hollow, no matter the height. Think of it like a giant bucket. The frames must also be thermal evaporation blocks with the controller and valves placed on the faces. So the thermal evaporation tower is built 4 blocks wide, 4 blocks long. So it's got to be a 4x4, minimum height of 3 and a maximum height of 18. And it's basically a giant bucket. $2K is a perfect number for a max-sized tower. Once built, you see red sparkles. Place the heater directly on the valve so no pipes are needed. So this seems like one is probably going to be an... Oh, well, maybe. Yeah. I think this is going to be one that I'm going to put here. I'm going to break this. Get this out of the way. And then, okay, so controller there. valve, valve, valve. We'll see if you let's go power hang on, flux plug, flux point. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thermal. I just want one more. Okay, so then stick you in there. So a pattern provider there. And then make a bunch of these. Oh, are you... Wait, why are you not connecting to that? Ah. Oh, how do I get... How do I get you through there? You're almost in the right place, but you're just in the very wrong place because we we kind of want to be... If we instead go there... I can then take you... there. So you are now online. So making brine. So if I give you brine, water, so we want to make a bucket of water, bucket of brine. And you are sort of filling up with water. But you need to be liquid. So it's not a tube. It's a pipe. Okay, you are storing as brine. Okay, so we've got brine now. We've got our thermal evaporation. So now we need lithium dust. Steel. Okay, fine. So next up is liquid lithium. If you run brine through another thermal evaporation tower, it'll convert it to liquid lithium. Okay, so now we go liquid lithium is brine in here. So now let's get a bucket of this. So you're making plenty of brine now. So you are just pushing out that. So yeah, you're slowly crafting all this brine. So we need now a rotary condensator. And let's go sort this out as well. Your output is 300. You're getting up there. I guess it's nighttime now. I don't know why you weren't crafting glass. Oh, I bet you got used up by the pattern. Right. Right, that makes sense. And then, whoops. There's the rotary condensator. Right, rotary condensator. Energy pipe. Alright, pattern. And then cable. Oh, hello. That's gonna be interesting. Energy pipe, energy pipe. So because we've taken this through there, oh, bugger. I forgot about that. Forgot about that. Forgot about that. Let's just check. Okay, you are online. Okay, rotary deconstant. So we want to take the liquid lithium and turn it into lithium. Liquid lithium into lithium. Is this the temperature? Hmm. Can I go like that? Okay, you stop producing if you're tick accelerated. Okay. So don't tick accelerate it. Doesn't work. Fair enough. Water into brine is at 300k. Oh, I guess the temperature got so hot. I guess the temperature cooled down quite a bit. So as soon as this hits 300k, it should start producing. So maybe the thing to tick accelerate is you. Yeah, that's the thing to tick accelerate is this thing. You don't take any upgrades. And your heat is coming down quite a bit. Okay, lithium. Right, so we've got... Okay, you've got brine and... You have a bucket of brine and a bucket of lithium in you. Right, hang on. Brine. And liquid lithium. Yeah, I don't know if the biome affects the condensator. So there's the liquid lithium. So we've got liquid lithium. So now I should be able to craft a bucket of regular lithium. So you didn't take chemicals. We set everything to be input output. Liquid lithium turns into lithium. Why aren't you... Ah, because I need to turn you on to decontent straight. Right, hang on. Basic factory. Let's craft a basic tier installer. I can't turn you into a... I guess there's no... So, do I have lithium here? Now I get lithium dust. Wait, spinning machine. Get me another wind generator. Okay. So that's the lithium. Now tritium. Tritium is liquid tritium. Okay, so tritium, we need this solar neutron activator. I don't need the water. I've got an electrolytic separator. Got the rotary condensator. Right, it's going to be take a brief break, and then I'll be back shortly. Okay, right. Solar neutron activator. Let's just get everything we need there. So we need reinforced alloy. So you can go in the foundry. And then you need HDPE. So you need an enrichment chamber. So we're going to need an enrichment chamber. Now, do I have an enrichment chamber? I do not. Enrichment chamber. Pretty easy. Pattern provider. Now this one is easy, we do that. We say your input output is on that right hand side. We get the basic factory upgrade. Turn you into an enriching factory. Right, okay. This. HDPE sheets. 3 of those in the enriching chamber. Okay. HDPE pellets. Need a pressurized reaction chamber. And then we need substrate. So we're trying to get these. All right, pressurized reaction chamber. Okay, let's grab you. All right, enrichment chamber. You need 2 of those and a dynamic tank. Okay, pressurized reaction chamber. So you need oxygen, you need ethylene, and you need substrate. Well, we've got oxygen. And then there and there, so you've got power. Input, output, chemicals, input, output, fluids, input. Just input. Wait, fluids. I don't know if we're gonna need. Yeah, maybe we don't need. You're curious about the whole heat thing because if heat matters, then we can move that into the nether or move the nether's heat into our system. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it works that way because there's two sort of heaters. There's a reactive heater and then there's a firewood heater. And I don't know if in mechanism. Oh, there is a way to transfer heat. So, like a quantum entangle porter. I think that's the thing that I actually want to tesseract. Yeah, can transfer heat. But I don't know if there's a way to like store the heat. What does somewhat David rain emitting massive amount of heat to its surroundings? Yeah, I don't know if there's like a thing like you're just a heat generator, so you generate power from heat. And those are the heat exchangers from um yeah. So I don't think there's a way to just suck in heat. Like a heat pump is what you kind of want. But there is no heat pump. Anyway, substrate. Right, so substrate. We need some sort of biofuel. Oh, you make biomass. Biomass, water, and hydrogen. Make substrate. And you create hydrogen, hydro. Can I convert? So I can convert you. But can I convert? Can I convert you? No, it doesn't look like I can convert the hydrogen. So we'll just do this. Hydrogen and water. Eject on. Okay, so we crafted substrate. Did you make ethene? Yes, you need to store ethene. ethene. Okay, ethene is a chemical. So you are in there. And then you HDPE pellets are liquid ethene and oxygen. Can you do it with just regular ethene? No, you need to be liquid ethene. But liquid ethene can go in the... Oh, you need to be a condensator. Right, hang on. So I need another rotary. Right, pat provider. Ethene. Oh wait, hang on. HD pellets are in the pressurized reaction chamber. HDPE sheet. Bom, 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 bom. So I just need to get you fluids. Eject on. And then finally the solar neutron thing. Machine that directs the neutron radiation of the sun into its internal reservoir, allowing for the slow creation of various isotopes. It does not use neutrinos. Okay. Now, let's grab these cable facades there. And that cable facade there. I don't know why I have a raw salmon. But we do. So where is the neutrino thing? Where is the neutrino thing? Does it exist in here? Maybe not. So, tritium is lithium in here. And I feel like having multiple of these is a good idea. Like, I feel like these are really slow. So let's get like 2 more, 3 more of them. Oh yeah, I've set my quantum bridge on this as well, so I've got access to all my equipment in whatever dimension I'm in, as well, which is quite nice. Like, I have full access to the AE system. And now you're crafting the HDPE pellets. And this is just to get the DT fuel. Like, this is the first part. This is the first part. I do wonder whether I'm gonna have to move these. Might have to move these because they're all under. I can't tell. So tritium needs lithium. So hang on. So tritium. There's a way of. How do you do it in? Is it the extended pattern provider? Who needs subnets? It's like a pattern proxy or something like that. Throwing in water. Ender drives. Extended AE. Pattern provider. That's the extended pattern provider. This is the advanced pattern provider upgrade. Advanced pattern provider. That's not what I want. The advanced pattern encoder is an advanced pattern provider special device to encode information. You right click. Encoded processing patterns can be inverted to the left slot, which will be decoded and all raw ingredients. Yeah, it's not this. It's not the oversized interface. It's something like the proxy. Recursive recipes, patterns, crafting CPU, pattern providers, molecular assemblers. Normal, directional, and flat. Yeah. Pattern. Or is it like proxy? Advanced pattern provider upgrades a standard version with the capability to configure the face to which any individual item in the pattern will be pushed to. Yeah, it's not that. I don't know whether it's here. It must not be. It must not be here. Like, what have we got proxy wise? Proxy. Oh, what is in packaged at packaged? Packager extension, unpackager, package, ME packaging provider. Hang on, let me just check this. Uh, uh, recipes, proxy recipes. Not the ME interface. Maybe it just works now. Maybe it just works, but if I just grab like 4 patent providers. And then let's go down here. Online. Let me check all of these still. 25, 21. Right, hang on. So, tritium. Okay, yeah, it's balancing. Yeah, this is broken now, but we'll deal with it. Can I do glass? I think it's like that. And then I'm probably missing another one somewhere. Oh, there. Yep. Okay, so you. Okay, you are pretty quick. Okay, so we've got the tritium. And now we can get DT fuel. DT fuel. In the chemical infuser. Which I don't have yet, I don't think. Yeah, I haven't made a chemical infuser, have I? Okay, DT fuel is this one. Alright, DT fuel. And you should be automatically ejecting. There we go. And then finally, we can condenstrate this one in here. Which means that you are now starting to you're gonna start crafting up enough of this stuff. So this is gonna take time. But that is filling up. We got the first part of this. The next part is going to be these ultimate induction providers. They are probably pretty easy. It's these. Induction provider. So you need to know how to make the elite induction provider. So elite induction provider is you. And you need to make advanced induction providers. And you need basic induction providers. Basic induction provider is this. Assembler. Alright, now let's grab a pattern provider and the upgrades. Okay, so the induction... We need the energy cubes now, so you need to know how to make a basic energy cube. And then an advanced energy cube. And then an elite energy cube. And then an ultimate energy cube. You need atomic alloy. Atomic alloy. Is pretty easy. Might be you that's a problem. And it might be you that's a problem. Okay, so now we need nature essence. I'm not sure why we need the nature essence. Oh, we need wheat. And then lithium dust. Lithium dust. Is a chemical crystallizer. Chemical crystallizer. And you need refined obsidian ingots. Ooh. This is where I need an osmium compressor. Yeah, okay. Osmium compressor. Can I... Well, maybe I can... Bat Rider... Here... And I'm guessing you can't. Yeah, no, because I need access to put extra into you. Because I'm guessing that if I do... Yeah, it needs osmium. Exporter. Osmium. So that's the osmium compressor. So the crystallizer thing. So you should have... Oh, that's a noise and a half. Can we create one of these guys? Okay, so the chemical crystallizer. Grab a pattern provider again. Input, output, chemicals, input. Yeah, you don't. Right, lithium dust. Alright, so is that everything that I have from the induction provider? Ah, you just need this nature essence now. And that, let's go. Silicon essence, Certus quartz, your inferium, your dragon egg, your nether star, fish, diamond, squid, skeleton, sky, prismarine, dirt, iron, nether quartz. Wait, where is my nature? There it is. We'll just do this. So I'm expecting it to start crafting those induction things any second now. Oh, we don't have a... Oh, do you need... How big of a... Oh, okay, you need a bigger CPU. Okay, fine. We grab the coprocessor here? No. Grab you and do that. This, and that. Nice. So you are now crafting that because you have enough storage for one. I'm gonna kick those up to 2 as well. So these are all crafting, and we're gonna need a load of osmium. Gonna need a lot of osmium and a lot of gold. So let's throw a load of gold into there. And let's grab like another stack of furnaces. Well, we'll grab like 3 stacks of furnaces. Furnace. Because now you craft 22 at once. Throw those in, throw those in. Can I... Yeah, I bet it's the center block that you would tick accelerate. Osmium. Hopper. Chest. Iron. Right, and then you want to push. Yeah, you are pushing down. Right, how is this doing for crafting? You're crafting like 3 buckets, you're crafting 4 buckets. You're still crafting these processors, but yeah, that needs the gold as well, which is probably all being eaten by you. And it's the brine that... Oh yeah, one of the other things I've done, I killed the wither that was there. I'm not using it, and the stasis had stopped, so the wither had fully formed. It was starting to take damage, though. How much power are you eating? You're taking 40 FE a tick. Wind generator. There isn't an advanced version of this, is there? Heat. How much heat do you transfer? If I get you, like, if I just create ultimate... Heat. Oh, it's conductor. Conductor. Let's grab like 10 of these. Oh, I need more. I need more CPUs. It needs crafting. Alright, copper. Yeah, I need that crafting unit. Oh god. Right. How do we best speed some of this up? Is anything stuck? That was the wrong thing. I wanted to. Nether. Pipe. I assume you didn't lose any there. I hope. You're making the liquid lithium and tritium. Okay, having glass there did work. Which means I can potentially fix that and keep the glass. I assume the runes are see-through. I'd like to get at least one of these done. And then you, I don't even, your glass. Hang on, right. Power. I have a power bank add-on. I should have an acceptor add-on there. Synergy. I should have a synergy there. Right, hang on. Power bank adapter there. Energy acceptor there. Can you not take... Oh, you've got basic. Ugh. Core. Let's grab one elite. Oops. Alright, you there, and then you a synergy, and then you a energy acceptor. Why are you not taking power? Or do we need another power? Another power bank like that. And we take the energy acceptor like that. There we go. Okay, now you are much faster. I assume you are probably crafting enough glass. Right, yeah, I don't think anybody's crafting any more glass. You've just got a bunch scheduled there. And you are... Oh no, you have got 76 scheduled. I think what I'm gonna have to do is pop that and then pop that back in. Yeah, I just had to reset that. Okay, that can be insane now. So you will have all the glass that you need. We don't have a spare synergy, but we could put another synergy on here. And we should put a synergy, at least one synergy on here. In fact, we should get a power bank add-on there. Because have we got... Yeah, we've got a speed add-on. We should be able to swap those for synergy. This is all this copper. Yeah, and you're just you're just eating power there. Which is fine. Okay, okay. If I could upgrade you to be better soon, that would be good as well, but not quite yet. How many acceleration cards have I got? Acceleration 0? At least here we've got an energy acceptor. We can grab a power bank. Add on. Problem here is I need to be able to get power around, because I can get the power bank in, but I need to get power around it, or we do this. We go power bank, acceptor. Right, and you can't take that add-on. Oh, do you only take add-ons from that side? Oh, interesting. So can I, if I go, like, grab 2 more of these? Does that connect? How can I get out? There is a down somewhere. There's a hole. There it is. And then, oh yeah. I don't know why that export bus is there, but we can get rid. So I don't think you. Yeah, you're not connecting to there. But we could go. Yeah, you don't work like that. I mean, you're definitely not needed. Cable. There. I don't think we can. And then I need my fluid add-on. Right, okay, so I can fit a bunch of speed add-ons and stuff onto this now. Yeah, you're... Yeah, this is fine. But now at least I can go like this. And now it's the water that's the... Aha! And you're now crafting... Oh, does that mean... Oh no, it doesn't mean that at all. You're still crafting that. But it means that one of those is full. And how are you doing for those? Right. So we've got these ready to craft. So let's get rid of those and let's start crafting let's start planning out these supermassive QIO drives. And then you need these hyperdense ones. And you need these ones. Okay, you can go like that again. You are running low on power. Is this like empty? No, this has got tons of power. It's because this... No, maybe I just can't... Maybe I'm just using it too fast. you have a synergy matrix, and you have the acceptor there, and you have a power bank. So you have 175% processing speed. You're going quick. You're getting through those now. Okay, what do we need for these drives now? It's the supermassive one that I need. So you need to know how to make aluminium pellets, plutonium pellets, teleportation cores, and polonium pellets. Teleportation cores are pretty easy. Antimatter pellets are difficult because I need to make antimatter. You need water and plutonium and some fluorite dust. And you need water and polonium. Polonium is nuclear waste. And nuclear waste, so we need to make a fission reactor because we need to start getting nuclear waste. We just need to start producing nuclear waste. Okay. That is a good point to call it, I think. Because you need you need nuclear waste. You're going to use because you need the polonium, and plutonium needs plutonium, which is again nuclear waste and isotropic centrifuge. And then spent nuclear waste, which we are just going to have to shove into barrels. So that's going to take some time. But it's also going to help us produce that antimatter, because antimatter pellets need antimatter. So we're gonna need polonium anyway. So we're gonna need polonium because we're gonna need this thing. So maybe tomorrow, next time, nuclear. Anyway, that'll do for now. Thanks for watching.